my question to Madame Fotopoulos as well. Madame Fotopoulos, the recently presented PPU North Sector for St. Anne de Bellevue allows for residential development in very sensitive zones in the Rivière Alarm Ecoterritory. Much of this area has already been the subject of negotiations by the Technical Committee to effect trades to protect ecologically valuable sites, as we understand, and we understand that effort's still ongoing. One site seems, according to feedback we've had, seems to have slipped under the radar and hasn't been included in negotiations, and that site is the part of the L'Anse-Alarme Forest, Woods Number 3, that lies south of the hydro servitude. And that's slated for residential development. I think it looks like single family, as I can see. It's recognized, this area is recognized as an EFE of first rank on Montreal Island. It's probably the most valuable, along with the North Sector, as a forest on the island. And my question is, at this point, is this area under consideration for acquisition using what is left of the $36 million budgeted in the last triennial, given that it's not part of these trade-off negotiations?
Madame Fotopoulos.
I can't give you an answer at this time specifically. That I don't know if St. Anne de Bellevue has any elements that would be more up to date, but I have certainly had no feedback on that.
Would
on
it be
that
possible
question.
to check that out? Would it be possible to look into that for us? And yeah.
We'll certainly look into it, but at this point, it's not something that I've been aware of from agglomeration point of view. If there's something going on locally,
okay,
you'd have to ask the question locally.
Thank you. Second question, if I may. Sure. I'd like to ask you too, what is planned for the beaver marsh in the Bertrand Stream Basin Ecoterritory? It's in the Celeron Techno Park. It's up against the ADM lands, the airport lands. And can we expect it to be protected, given its important ecological value? It's full of wildlife. There's 3 beaver lodges there. There's all sorts of muskrat and fish and amphibians, birds, and so on. And we'd like to see that saved as well. Is it on the radar? Yeah.
Monsieur DeSousa.
Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. I'm aware of the marsh that is there in that corner in Celeron. It's owned by the federal government and under lease, long-term lease to Aéroport de Montréal. We have asked Aéroport de Montréal to consider protecting it. They seem to have an openness to considering our request, but I don't have a confirmation yet, and I wouldn't believe it until I have something concrete in hand. So the request is there, and if we can, we definitely would like to.
Thank you very much, Ms. Sousa. And